What's up, everybody? This is Steven Douglas, riding around in my truck, coming back from Lando Lakes. Just went up here to look at a claim that we just sent over to the Cohen Law Group. Just chalked up a big 48 square roof, and I'm on the way back home. It's Monday, March the 3rd. Oh, I think it's my sister's birthday. I gotta text her. Yeah, March 3rd is my sister's birthday. Dang it. But listen, guys. Sometimes I make these videos just to say out loud what I'm thinking in my head. So, right now, the company, Douglas Restoration, is doing really poorly on our P&L statement, profit and loss. We're losing close to $100,000 to $150,000 a month, and I'm seeing a trend downwards in the business because we have too much overhead to carry this business forward at this time, and a vision is starting to come to me. I don't know if I call it a vision, but it's definitely a path forward. For the last 6 months, I've been doing a lot to further my career with my education. I just got back from a solid week in Galveston, Texas at the Public Adjusters Boot Camp, ran by Cal Spoon and Melanie Spoon. Great people, by the way. Just top-notch individuals, both of them, with integrity, that work as public adjusters throughout the United States. They go chase storms, public adjust. They got licenses in multiple states. But anyway, I think their public adjusting business's name is Insurance Busters. So, I just signed on with my independent adjuster's license to do an apprenticeship with 5-star claims adjusting. And so, starting tomorrow is my first day as an apprentice in the public adjusting space. And my roofing company is going downhill, and I need to pivot. And I need to pivot quickly and fast. My wife and I just secured funding of $450,000. We sold one of our rental properties, and we refinanced one of our other rental properties to pull out close to $500,000. And it might sound like a lot of money, but when you've ran a roofing business for 10 plus years, it's really not that much, because it gets ate up pretty quickly. And the path that I'm kind of seeing right now is one where Douglas Restoration closes down and we consolidate our debts and enter into a payment plan with all of our debtors. I'm talking about a shutdown. I'm talking about finish out the roofs that we have sold. Don't sell anymore. Roof what we have, and then enter into speak to our suppliers that we owe money to. Speak to Regions, who we have a credit card with. Those are really the only debts that the company has, besides a couple of little smaller loans that we have. And over the course of the next 6 months, my receivables in the company will cover most of those debts. But we have to stop the bleeding somewhere, folks. We can't continue to lose $150,000 a month. And I don't know how it got this bad, but when you go and you run a roofing company that goes from 40 roofs a week in the peak of 2023 to now shutting its doors in 2025 because our market is completely inundated and oversaturated, and every roof known to man in our market has been done because of Hurricane Ian. I'm talking about, there's not a roof in my market that is less than about 5, 6, 7 years old. Period. All of them are done. So our market just went to poo because of Hurricane Ian. Everything got roofed out. All the storm chasers came and sucked up all the business, and it left my market in shambles. And at some point, you have to realize what's best for your family and what's best for your business and your credit and everything else. And so I have this new opportunity to work as a public adjuster. I just got hired on with a firm to represent homeowners in their insurance claims, to take a piece of the pie, to build relationships with new people, with a new business, and eventually end up opening up my own public adjusting firm. That's the goal, is to get enough experience and get enough reps in to where I can open up my own business in public adjusting. And in order to do that, it's going to be really hard for me to split my time, to do both businesses at once. Working for a public adjusting firm and working for Douglas Restoration, you can't serve two masters, is what. Not only that, but there's a conflict of interest there. And so the vision that I'm seeing, the path that I'm seeing, is close down Douglas Restoration, use all of the remaining receivables to pay off our debtors, use the money that we just got funded with, close the company down, and put all of my eggs in the public adjusting basket. This will be a huge transition for my family. We still have income that we can rely on with our rental properties that are still operating, and with the financing payments of all the people's deductibles that I've financed for the last 2 years. It's a good bit. And so that's what we would use to pay our bills while I get my public adjusting portfolio built up over the next 6, 7, 8 months. Plus, me and Serena have savings that we can dip into should we need to maintain our kids' lifestyle, maintain a good pace of life. And I think ultimately, my wife doesn't really know it yet, but she would be much happier, living the life with, taking care of the kids and being a stay-at-home mom and taking a break from all the hustle and bustle of running a multi-million-dollar roofing business. We just can't continue to lose money month after month after month. For the last 6 months straight, we've just been losing money. So anyway, there is a path forward for us. It's one of those things that you have to put your trust in the path and pick one and choose it and be committed. It's kind of like a golf swing. If you get over a golf swing and you hesitate, or you're not committed to the shot that you're trying to do, if you're trying to shape one around a tree, or if you're trying to hit a cut or a fade off the tee, you have to absolutely commit to it. Sometimes, even when you commit to it, you're going to go out of bounds. But what you do is you get your ball out of the water, out of the trees, and you put it back in play, and you hit it again, and you hit it again until you get in the hole, and you finish out the round strong. And so I know I'm going to make some mistakes. It's not going to be perfect. I'm going to fumble the ball. I'm going to shank it out of bounds a couple of times. But hopefully after some practice, I'll start shooting some low scores around here. So anyway, guys, that's what's going on in my personal life. I want to be free of this roofing company. I want to spread my wings and fly away into the public adjusting space. Tomorrow's my first day. I just got to get the wife on board with the plan. So, all right, boys.